Hello all, welcome to EC Electronics. Hope you all are doing great. So this video is a much awaited video. A lot of people has commented below my short tips for resume that they need a very full detailed video on resume and resume preparation. So talking about my resume has got selected in 2 companies in India and 3 places in US. So my resume actually fits with the US standard as well. So I want to strongly suggest this format to you. If you want to stick with this, it is up to you. You can actually create a resume in the format which I'll be suggesting you. Anyway, the choice is yours. So anyway, a lot of people have actually asked for this video. So that's why I'm making this video as soon as possible, because a lot of people really want to, have a good resume format and want to try for companies. So because they are really desperate that they are not getting reply mails or callbacks from companies. So this video is basically a tutorial of step-by-step making a standard resume format. Okay, so let's move on to the video. Before that, if you are seeing the channel for the first time, strongly recommend to please subscribe to the channel and follow us on our Instagram page. So nowadays, I am regularly posting reels and content on Instagram as well. Please support. Okay. So before seeing the format of my resume, I want to tell you that when I made the video on resume tips, that was a short video. I said that when making a resume, you shouldn't make a resume with 4 pages or 5 pages, because I personally have made that mistake. You can now see my resume, which is having 4 pages, big 4 pages. Okay, so I have included all the unwanted information which you shouldn't have to actually include in your resume, because the employer or the recruiter doesn't have the time to sit and read all these pages. There are 4 pages. So this is my very first resume which I made as a fresher. Then I learned from my mistake, so I don't want you to make this mistake. So that's why I'm telling you, when making a resume, don't go for a large document. It is a complete waste of time. Okay, so I will tell you that what all things I have included here. You can see I have included my name, my email, mobile. This is not actually my address. This is a random address. So please ignore this one. This is not my address. Then I have made a career objective, which was just like, I don't know why I made such a, career objective, which doesn't actually focus on anything. Then I included a big table which is having all the, from my 10th, I have included the percentage and everything, which is absolutely not necessary. Technical skills also I have included in sentences, full whole sentences. I know if you look in your resume right now, you will be also, sometimes may have included such big sentences. Not necessary, not at all necessary. Computer skills, you can see how much I have written about my MTech thesis. Not at all necessary. I will tell you, these are all mistakes. Then mini project, papers published, conferences, all these things are actually okay. But see this personal profile. I have included my age, my date of birth, gender, languages, hobbies. All these things are absolutely not necessary to include in your resume. So these are big mistakes. That's why I am showing you my old resume, and now I'm going to detailedly show you my new resume, which got selected in many companies. So please go for the next one, or you can get inspired from the next format which I'll be showing you. Okay, I won't strongly tell you that you only make resume in my format. You can get inspired from my format, or you can create your own, but try to get some ideas from there. Okay, now let's go to the new resume format which I want to suggest, because of my experience that I got some reply mails and callbacks with this resume. Yeah, you can see that this is the resume which I am using currently. I have erased many informations from this because it is personal, and it is only having just 2 pages, maximum 2 pages. Nowadays everybody is going for either 1 page resume or maximum 2 page resume. You can either go for a 1 page resume, or you can go for the 2 page resume. That is maximum. Don't go beyond that. Okay, because that is the standard currently everybody is following, every recruiter and every company is allowing or accepting. Okay, so let's see the detailed step-by-step tutorial of how I made this resume. If you want to make the resume side by side with me, just open a Word file in your computer. You can make this resume, and one thing I want to tell you, when completed with your resume, if you are following my format, please send me. I would love to see your result. Okay. So the first thing I have included in my resume is my name. When going for resume, always, the name should be very visible in your resume. It should be given a bold font and it should be visible. Okay. So one thing on the top, I have included name. You can put your name here, and then one more thing I want to tell you is when you're making a resume, always stick to one font style. Don't go for like mixed font styles. Like some places you are using like Times New Roman, some places you are using Calibri. So different format, different font styles will make the resume look unprofessional. It will be fancy, but it won't be professional. So when making a resume, always go for one font style. That will be the professional style, in my opinion. Again, it depends. It depends. If you are having a different opinion, you can go for it. But mostly, I think, see, resume is not to show your fancy skills. It is a precise document which shows your qualification and skills. Okay, so make it neat and standard. Don't go for fancy looks. Okay, so on top I have included my name. Then you can include your address, then mobile number and mail ID below. You can either go for all these things in a single line, or you can give the mail ID below this address and mobile. Always when making the putting the address and mobile and mail ID, make sure that this is active things. Your mobile is active, you're currently using it. Your mail ID is something which you check regularly. Okay, so these things is very important, because when the employer or the recruiter is contacting you, they will be contacting in either mail or mobile number. So always make sure that these two things are active. Okay. The next thing you can include in your resume is summary. Here you can see I have made this summary to apply for college jobs. So I was searching for jobs in colleges. So I made my summary in a way that if somebody from a college is reading it, they will get attracted. So just like that, when making a summary, first you have to set a goal. Which domain I want to try. I want to go for IT domain, or I want to go for teaching domain or some other domain. Make the summary in a way that it should be attracting that area people. Okay, so if a recruiter from a college is reading my resume, he or she will be getting an idea that I am proven in that field, like in teaching field or in college field, and I am a good choice for their institution. Okay, so when making summary, it is for attracting the recruiters who are reading this resume. So that thing should be always in your mind. Okay, so I have given like this: highly skilled, performance driven individual with 2 years of experience in teaching and IT, committed to provide students with necessary knowledge to achieve academic goal. So while reading it, it is saying that I have already doing something related to teaching and I have proven my skills. Also, I have included my achievement, which is on the YouTube platform. You can showcase these type of your small achievements. It's just like that in if you are certified in Java, you can say certified Java professional. Just like that you can start. Okay, anyway, this summary is to attract your recruiter or the person who is reading this resume. So when making summary, always make it precise and attractive. Okay, that is one tip I want to give you. Next is key skills. Next part or the next section is key skills. You can very clearly see that I have not included full length sentences or paragraphs. So it is not a very crowded part, my key skills. I have just given in bullets whatever things I know, whatever softwares or whatever talent I have, or whatever skills I know I have given in bullets. That is only required. You don't need to give full length sentences here. That will make your resume look crowded. Okay. Next part is education. Then I have given experience. You can actually swap the session if you want to first go for experience, then education. That is also good. But I will give you the reason why I have given like this later. But I will show you how I have how I have given the education. Education I have given like month and year, means the month and year I have passed out. You don't need to give the exact date and time and everything year of pass out is. You can just stick to the month and year. That is only required. If you are having a major in BCom or MCom or whatever, you can give the major details here and the stream of study here. Okay, means the stream of study and the your whatever if it is a BTech or if it is an MTech or if it is a BCom, you can put like this, and then the university details. That is only required. You don't need to put the percentage if you are having 80% or 90%. After a 60%, everything is the same. If you are getting 90% or 100%, it doesn't matter after 60. After 60, everything looks same. Means same. I have understood this very lately, because earlier I used to think that if I put like 90% in my resume, it will make a huge difference. But it doesn't really make a huge difference. If you are having 90% and if you don't have any skills properly, then you won't get selected. That is the fact. Okay. So your education is just a criteria to analyze whether you are qualified or not. The thing which is very important is your proper skills and your knowledge. That is the most important thing. So that's why I have not included the percentage. If employer is asking me how much percentage you are having, then I will tell them. Okay. So I have master, means I am a postgraduate, and also I have graduation. So I have put the post graduation and then the graduation in the descending order. You can also put like this. Okay. Always when applying for company job sites also, you have to always give the highest qualification to the lowest. That is the standard format. So stick to that format. Okay. Next one is experience. Now, why I have put education first and experience second, I will tell you. See, if some job profile is requiring a graduation or a post graduation mandatorily, then if I don't have a post graduation, then by coming to this section itself, the interviewer or the recruiter will understand that this person is not qualified. So what is the point of reading the rest of the resume, right? So if I put education in the first, then it will be easy for them to shortlist. It will be easy for them to understand whether to read the rest of the part of resume, or to now eliminate this candidate. So if some job is requiring post graduation mandatorily, you don't means it will be easy for them to shortlist. So resume is actually a document that is given to a recruiter to identify whether the candidate is suitable or not. So make it in that format. So that's why I have included education first and then experience. Again, you can always swap if you are willing to. Okay. Next thing I have put is experience. Again, I have put from the latest experience to the means in a descending order. Okay. Again, I have given the period of working here, month and year only. No need to put the exact day and time and everything. Month and year, and then my designation and my college. I have tried to elaborate this section a little bit more. Why? Because I was trying for a college job, as I've told you in the beginning of the video. So I want to more emphasize on this part. So if somebody from a college is reading my resume, they should get a feeling that I have some strong knowledge in college job and I has done something in college previously. So that's why I have put lot of effort in this area. Again, I have not made it in a crowded manner. I have not included any full length sentences or paragraphs, just minimalistic, but all the required information I have given. See, I have given the subjects handled, and then I have given the duties and responsibilities I have taken. So just like this, you can put. If you are a fresher, if you don't have an experience, then you will be wondering what to put here. Okay, you can give the details of your main project or some internship you have done or some apprentice training you have done. Again, you can give the details of the softwares and the hardwares you have studied, but only stick to the name or the minimal information. Don't write the entire paragraph about your main project or the entire paragraph about your mini project. Not required. Okay. So this is the case. Next, I have included the detail of my next experience, which was my first experience. That is in a company. I always talk about this. This is software engineer in Capgemini. Again, I have put first period, then designation and the company name. Very minimal information I have given because I'm not really looking for a IT job. So what is the point of enhancing or elaborating in this part, right? So very less information I have put here, and the most important ones only. Okay. So again, if you are looking for, IT job, you can, give some more details, but please don't write full sentences. Please don't write full length paragraphs. Just write that, see, I have got certified in Java. So I write, means I have written, got trained and certified in Java. That is only required. If a person is really interested in your profile, while calling or while replying, that person will ask you. Then only you need to say all the details. Okay. So just give the ideas that I have these area knowledge, these area certifications, or these tools I know. That is only required. The next part is papers published and highlights. Highlights is something which, some qualities in me which I want the employer to know about me. I want, if somebody is reading my profile, I want that person to know that I have these qualities. So only those qualities I have emphasized in this area. If you want to, copy these sentences, you can, but please try to modify based on your qualities and behavioral skills. Okay. So this is only the details which I have included in my resume. I don't have 4 pages which I have done previously. I have eliminated a lot of information from my previous resume, and I have come to this very precise format. So what I have done is, you can make a rough format of all your qualities and all your things which you have done, you have studied, everything. Then try to cut short it to a very minimal format and a very minimal document, so that you can get a very standard format of resume. As I've said, always stick with one font, and when you're writing these type of sentence, or when you're writing the details, always go for same font size. That will look neat. It will look more professional. The most emphasized part in your resume is your name itself. Okay. When somebody is looking to your resume, the first thing that should catch their eyes is your name. So it should be written in a big font. Okay. Font size. Yeah. So these things, take care of these things when making a resume. So this was a very quick video on, or a step-by-step video on, it was not a quick video, it was a step-by-step video on how I made my resume. I have actually learned from my mistakes. I have done a lot of mistakes in my previous resume. You have seen it now, because I had made a resume which had 4 pages. Nobody in this world has time to read these 4 pages for a single candidate. So try to understand that. Go for a very refined version of your resume. You will definitely get reply mails and callbacks. If you found the content useful, please subscribe. A lot of people are not subscribing. I am nowadays getting very few number of subscribers. Why? I don't know. I make authentic content. I make genuine job updates. Still very few subscribers. I am very disappointed. Please subscribe the channel. Share the videos with your friends. Thanks for watching, and keep on watching.